How's it going, you guys? Malagant here, coming up with like some small news from Grimdawn. I mean, I said small, but this is insane. We're getting a new expansion, and we're getting it soon. Xanthai's post from yesterday. Hot on the heels of our successful release of Ashes of Malmoth last fall, we are here to announce the next chapter of Grimdawn, Grimdawn Forgotten Gods. So I am incredibly excited for this. Not only playing it, but also making content over it. There's going to Grimdawn has such a beautiful design that even if you like add just a small amount of content on top of what we have, it just ripples and like new combinations come up, and it creates many more possibilities. And thanks to that, it is having the replayability that it has. It is having the impact that it has on the player. It is an incredible game, and I cannot wait for what is new in this expansion. And it's been some time that I haven't been playing Grimdawn, as you know. That is basically because when I play these games, I play them for like 10 hours every day for about like 3 months non-stop, and then afterwards, basically you burn out on everything. If you play that much, it's good to take a long break, and I think I'm going to be turning back to Grimdawn with the release of this, probably about like 20 days before the release, so that like I get familiar with the game once again, and get my groove back in also, and remember everything about the game too. In the Forgotten Gods expansion, you will journey beyond the bounds of the Aerolan Empire, traversing burning sands, lush horses, and volcanic veins to reach the sun-beaten ruins of a city with secrets that should never have been disturbed. The flames of a forgotten god have been rekindled, sending ripples through the eldritch realm and sowing terror even among the witch gods themselves. Along with quality of life features, you will pursue new powers. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean new classes. It could also be just new constellations, or maybe even a new system that you can customize your character. I'm really looking forward to what they're gonna come up with. I would obviously love to have at least one new, skill tree, at least one. But if not, I would definitely understand. It can actually be incredibly complicated to add a new class to this game. So like, or several. Uh, but yeah, like anything, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a blast. Like no matter what it is, hundreds of new unique items and monster infrequents and more. Battle dozens of new foes across new dungeons and a new gameplay mode. Which, in my opinion, I would actually love to hear what you think about this as well. Like, what would you love to have in this game? I would love to have it a little bit end game targeted. There are some like valid points people are making, especially on like forums, Reddit, or like videos, Twitch. They're saying that like when you create a character, you have to play through the entire game 3 times, normal, elite, and ultimate, and then when the game is done, there's not much to do. And if you would like to create a character again, you will go through the same difficulties and play the game 3 times once again. So I would like to hear your opinion on like what would you love to have as a new gameplay mode. Because let's just like put Crucible aside, just for the sake of this argument, and at the same time, like I really don't like Crucible. It's extremely stale. In my opinion, it's really boring. It's really linear. Yeah, I don't even think that it belongs Grimdawn so much. Like I can go that far. That being said, about this gameplay mode, new gameplay mode, I would love to have it targeting the late game a little bit, so that we have a little bit more to do instead of like running around trying to find some nemesis, or just running a skeleton key dungeon and then afterwards resetting our game. So I think that would be the most impactful and most more new content for Grimdawn. Which we will be discussing in detail in the upcoming months, he says. Also, the best news of all, though, is that not only has work on this expansion already begun, it is well underway. We expect Forgotten Gods to release in the second half of 2018, so basically we can have it from like, I don't know, 6 months or till the end of this year. That is pretty soon. That's not so bad at all. This is just incredibly exciting. Like, what I'm looking forward is like basically obviously new challenges, new content, when it comes to like new bosses and new dungeons, obviously new set pieces where we can like maybe create new combinations, or new class builds viable. Not only that, but also I'm really looking forward to just that sweet new stat space. You know what I'm saying? As a hoarder myself, I love hoarding items in ARPGs. Um, I was kind of whining about like why we have a limited stat space, so I would love for Crate to come up with a way that like maybe even we have infinite stat space. I would love that, because like at the end of the day we are storing our save files in our own computer almost. Um, I don't necessarily like using mods in games. Like the last time I was using mods was for Skyrim. Um, and I do believe like it's kind of affecting the stability of the game, sort of like scared for my save games. But like overall, I just don't like. It's like a personal preference basically. I just don't like using mods. I like the vanilla content for the most part. I think I like the game as core, and I would love them to come up with like some new stat space. But on top of that, I'm pretty sure whatever they're coming up with, I'm going to be digging it. And as I said, like Grim Dawn is so beautiful that even if you add like just a little bit on top of like everything it does, it creates like so many new opportunities for you to, you know, basically explore, and so many more hours that you can basically invest into, or consume the content of the game. It's just insane. So especially about the new game play mode, I would love to hear what you think about, like what would you like to have in this game, what are they coming up with. None of us can know at this point, but what would you like to see in this game? Hit me up down below in the comment section. I'll be coming up with another video in 2 weeks about this Grim Dawn misadventures. I think we're going to be basically making a video for every single news that they're going to be releasing from this moment, and I would love to see you there. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time.